the pass defense? You worried that the defense just isn't as good as you all and a lot of people thought it was?
Oh no, it's just a lot of little communications and all that stuff that we gotta fix. It's a lot of little things that we got going on here, and like I'm gonna hold it up to myself and all that as pretty much as a leader on this team. I have to do better with going ahead and getting everything right, getting all this stuff throughout the whole week, making sure everybody doing the little things right, so pretty much we can be ready on Saturday.
Eric, where do you go from here? A tough loss like that, goals pretty much off the table. Going to be really tough to attain at this point. How do you kind of refocus and get back to it?
Oh man, we just treat it like pretty much like it's. I mean, like pretty much it's a loss, but we gotta go out there. We gotta still do our job next week. We can't hold our heads. We can't get down on ourselves and all that stuff. And then making sure us as a leader, like we gotta pick up all of the young guys, all of the people that already saying that stuff. Like we just gotta go ahead and pick them up and just know, like, hey man, we still got a thing to play for. Like man, we still got next week. Like bro, we just can't hold on this.
We'll next go to Chip Towers, followed by Dean Lake.
Yeah, Eric, I'm just wondering, were you able to hear from Richard LeCount today at all in any way, shape, or form? And then Lewis goes out, with the targeting, and it looked like he was dinged up pretty good at the same time. Just what was the discussion in the back end? Because obviously you guys had a big job to do to start with.
Oh yeah, Richard texted us before the game and all that stuff in all the group chat. He just wanted to wish us luck and all that stuff, and like he already knew he would be cheering for us and all that stuff. I mean, as a great leader, we already knew that. Like we stay in contact with the man and all that stuff just to make sure he's good. He making sure that we good, and then on that second end, we just got to make sure we have complete trust. Bro, it don't matter who step in, who comes in, and all that stuff. We already know we got trust in whoever steps out there on the field.
Thank you.
Eric, what did you make of Kyle Trask today, the way he put the ball in the end zone, scoring as much as the Gators did? Were you impressed with the way that he played?
Oh, yeah, I'm saying he played a great game. We got to give him kudos. He played a terrific game and all that stuff, and we just got to go back and look at the film and fix the little things that we can do.
Next go to William Newland, followed by Steve McGarrigy.
Hey, Eric, yeah. So, at the beginning of the game, you guys were able to, keep it tight, and your pick six was a big response on a touchdown they had a drive before. But how tough is it to go out there and be confident on defense when their lead is growing and you're not responding on offense?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I was getting two different hearings.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of getting that too. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, being able to match them at the beginning of the game, keep the game tight. Your pick six was a big response to their touchdown drive before. How tough is it to go out there and still be confident on defense when their lead starts growing and you guys aren't responding on offense quite as much?
Oh man, we already know that we got complete trust in the offense and we got complete trust in our defense. Bro, it don't matter if we get down. We already know the offense will pick it up and they go pick us right back up. So it's just kudos to that. We can't but we never held our head down. None of that stuff. We just kept looking on. Come on, man. We can be right back in this at pretty much any moment. So nobody ever got down on ourselves. None of that. We already know that we got complete trust in them and they got complete trust in us.
Hey, Steve, I'm sorry. We're gonna end it with Eric right now and move on to Kiera Stokes. But Steve, you'll get the first question with Kiera's here in just a second.
Thank you.